Hello everyone, I am Edwin Moles. I am here with another game from the PSUP in-house 2v2 tournament right now. This is actually the first game between Mantikles and TheUlf and Elwood Blues and SuperStrathBro, cast in retrospect as a replay from Mantikles' point of view. I was not able to actually spectate this game. We've already seen the second game when I was told that this was a very good game by the people who played it, and I would love to take a look at what happened here. I am super sleepy right now, but I'm prying my eyes open. I tell you, I do not deal well with naps. It's just one thing I do not deal well with. I don't know why the players are skipping ahead right now. I wonder if everyone else is seeing this. Very interesting. Don't know why that's happening. But we can talk about champions real quick. I don't know what the bans were for this game. But we do have Scion for TheUlf and Garen for Mantikles, Urgot for SuperStrathBro, and Tark for Elwood Blues. So we have an interesting... This is kind of a combo lane. This is actually not too unusual. Oh, but coming out very early with Exhausting Knight. Oh my god, Mantikles taking a lot of damage, landing the Q though with the silence, popping heal, and Elwood Blues chasing back. Elwood Blues having a health regrowth pendant and a health potion at 700 HP, lots of HP. Urgot boots 3 pots with 500 HP, lots of health, and kind of a surprise little engagement there. I was starting to say Scion and Garen, kind of interesting combo lane, not too unusual. Tarek Garen was kind of a thing for a while back then before Garen got nerfed. Or actually, I'm not remembering particularly whether or not it was him. It was because it got nerfed or for any other reason. Why that stopped being seen quite so much. Urgot, Tarek, just kind of a standard 80 champion and support lane. We got some harass coming out from Urgot. Urgot coming out with a boots 3 pots. As I said earlier, so no mana regen there. But he still has plenty of mana to occasionally harass with his very long range. There's another W goes off of Mantikles, landing those Qs. Mantikles wisely backs up to get out of range of those Qs until the dot goes away. Ghosting in with the C, with the silence with the C. Spinning for not very much damage. Tark having a quite significant 49 armor to start. Blue team taking a lot of damage, being pushed. TheUlf taking a lot of damage. Kind of miscommunication forward and back. TheUlf and Mantikles, a lot of unnecessary damage. Oof. Wow, a lot of things going on here. Very aggressive plays by both teams. Both pots going like non-stop on TheUlf and Mantikles. Yeah, raspberry iced tea is delicious. We have the majority of the CS, of course, going to Urgot. Blue team almost completely zoned, having practically 0 CS each. Oof. Anyway, Tarek up to 921 HP. Man, those are some runes right there. Defensive tree, all that stuff, all that goody goodness, making Tarek just an absolute tank of a support champion. We do see that Mantikles is leveling up Judgment, so he's focusing more on doing damage to each individual target. Leveling up Q would be better for harass and taking down a single target more effectively. We do have Tarek, a small amount of AP though. I don't think he actually has any runes that are dedicated to AP. All from masteries. We have a lot of AP on Scion. We have seen Ulf use AP runes on Scion before. Garen coming out with, I haven't done here, 80 attack damage. Moving in with the Q. Ooh, taking a lot of damage, spinning around. But Scion kind of coming up after behind with the shield, getting some damage on a little bit late. That was not exactly together, but fortunately Urgot is now out of mana. So whether or not that looked like it was good, Urgot, his harassing power is certainly reduced right now. We have Scion taking all the last hits simply because of his E right now. Oh, but Mantikles getting caught. Oh, with the stun! Taking a lot of damage with the exhaust on Urgot. And no more basic attacks. Wow. Whew. Close as hell. We have a heal for both teams, which is already down, of course. And a Ignite advantage for blue team. And a, both teams have exhaust, but a flash advantage for purple team. Both blue team members backing right now. I'm sure Urgot is doing exactly the same, but I unfortunately cannot see. Blue team communicating in chat. I don't think they're actually using voice over IP right now. Kind of hard to tell. Like, I guess they must not, or else they wouldn't be actually chatting. Coming back into lane, Garen has picked up a... I'm particularly in spectator mode. I'm trying to click on him. He's picked up a Doran's ring and no health potion. Oof. We'll see how that plays out. And Scion has picked up a Dorian's ring and 2 health potions. I don't disagree with the use of the Dorian's ring or the Dorian's blade. Of course, Garen does have his passive to help regen. Blue team now catching a little bit up in CS thanks to that little time alone with the creeps. Urgot landing a nice W, but fortunately not managing to lock on with any of the Qs there. Kind of a misplay. We have Urgot coming back in with Meki Pendant. Interesting. Longsword would inevitably later go to the Manamune. Sion wisely popping shield there before he loses it. The Q goes off on Elwood Blues, spinning away for a little bit of damage, but not too significant. Elwood Blues has come back into play with a Philosopher's Stone health potion. I don't really know why you're going to get gold per 5 in these games. They're far too short for that to be worthwhile. Don't get me wrong, the health regen and mana regen is absolutely awesome, but at this point, I would rather just see a Dorian's ring, actually. Something along those lines. Dorian's items, as always, very strong in matches that are destined to not last very far past the 10-minute mark. And missed Urgot, and Mantikles wisely takes the Q on that missed W. If Sion had come right back into the fray immediately after that W miss that went stunned, that would have allowed Mantikles to get the Q off and spin for more damage. We do see that Sion is hard leveling Q. It's hard to tell. His shield doesn't seem to have a lot of health on it. He does have 51 AP right now, so that's pretty good burst, honestly, if Sion could get his combo off while Garen Qs. Basically, the only thing holding them back from that ever happening is Tark's stun. So Tark really has to save his stun, but he has not saved it, letting Mantikles get in for some damage, but, getting harassed super hard by Urgot. Man, blue team really getting, and Ulf pops the heal, not selfish heal, not even from Mantikles. Mantikles is backing anyway, though. The tower is not taking any significant damage, though. I can't really see very well right now because Mantikles isn't looking at the bottom. There he is. There we go. So purple team's not pushing particularly well. They're just harassing very well. Unfortunately, the only way that they would make, if they're not winning by tower damage, the only way they're going to win in this particular instance is by creep kills. And yes, Urgot does have a lot more CS, but as Garen comes back in the lane now, I have the feeling that blue team's going to pick up some CS and help catch up in that race. Yeah, it looks like Ulf must be hard leveling Q or even E potentially. I can't imagine why he'd hard level Q with all that starting AP. But he does have his ult ready for Garen. Looks like Targ may have backed. No, he's in the brush. Mantikles moves and gets stunned. A lot of harass coming out from Urgot. Pops courage. The game so good it's making me thirsty. Mantikles might get caught. And they're going to move in for the stun. He decides to Q Urgot immediately. But Sion gets caught by the ult from Urgot. And, whoa, a lot of damage going off. Popping the ult for the ult. SuperStrathBro is going to go down. Oh, no. As good as that may have looked for purple team, the player with all of their CS, all of it, and the kill just died. Whereas Garen, who has some CS and a kill, remains alive. Plus, of course, Tark, not so much of a combat-ready individual champion. Garen, much better at fighting alone. Elwood Blues popping that ult, not doing very much damage. Mantikles does have his ult. Is he going to end right now? He's got Ghost. He's spinning in. Tark is out of mana. He levels up. He's got, backing off. Indecision. Anyway, Mantikles did pick up a cloth armor that last back. So that fight, as bad as it looked for blue team, I think sealed the deal. I think blue team is going to take this game. And that of course, is the benefit in a 2v2 of taking two champions that share CS. And also share an ability to actually, deal damage to the other team. That was some kind of excitement. Summoner spells flying. All that awesome stuff. See, still hard leveling that Judgment. I'm sorry, not quite. He's splitting between Decisive Strike and Judgment. I kind of like that. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Since he chose to get the cloth pot and rather than more AD, he's okay. I don't actually know what that statement was meant to say. Whatever, he's splitting his skills. No big deal. No big deal at all. Tark doing a pretty good job. Comes back into play with a blasting wand. All right, got some AP on that Tark right now. We'll see if that. I like it. I think he may have wanted to pick up a Doran's for the mana, because he's going to need it, but the AP really is going to help him sustain and land, of course, with his... Oh, you know what? If he's going to be basic attacking all the time, he's not going to need the mana from Doran's. I like the Blasting Wand decision. I stick by that. There's the stun, but he does take a tower shot. 2 tower shots. Heal goes off on himself, of course, spinning in for a little judgment damage. Mantikles, if he's smart, of course, can count Shatter and count cooldowns for Shatter and Stun. Shatter and Dazzle. Both are up right now. You can see Shatter just came back, and it's been more than enough time for Dazzle to come off cooldown. Oh! Silence before Shatter goes up. Shatter will go off. Oh, but misses the ult. That is seriously significant. elwoodblues going to have trouble now without that added burst damage that he just wasted, keeping his health above that of Mantikles. There's the exhaust from Mantikles going with the spin. Oh, and ult! All the cooldowns for Taric in the world, and nothing's going to stop Garen from getting that kill thanks to Decisive Strike and Demacian Justice. Well played by both teams. That was sure damn exciting to watch, and I'm glad that they suggested it to me because I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And I'll have more replays for you all soon. Congratulations to Mantikles and TheUlf. And everyone, take care. I never know how to end videos. See ya!